Be me, 28 years old, night shift security guard at a data center, giant concrete cube in the middle of an industrial park. No windows, just rows of blinking lights and the sound of a million fans spinning. White noise is the soundtrack of my life. Shift starts at 22 o'clock, ends at 6 o'clock. Pay is decent. Interaction with humans is minimal. Perfect job for someone who barely tolerates existence. Routine is God. Arrive at 21:45. Relieve the evening guy, Mark. Mark talks about his kids. I nod. Mark leaves. Lock the front gate. Sit at the desk. Check the monitors. 16 cameras. Nothing ever happens. 22:15. The heavy metal door to the server rooms opens. Enter the Sysadmin. Her name is Lena. Maybe 26. Pale skin from lack of sun, dark circles under eyes permanent, oversized hoodie, usually gray or black, carrying a laptop and a thermos. She nods at me. I nod at her. She walks past the desk to the break room, fills the thermos with hot water, walks back to the secure door. Badge beep. Door clanks shut. That is the extent of our relationship for 6 months. Routine. Safety. Silence. Month 7. Tuesday. 2 o'clock. It's raining outside. Hard rain. Can hear it drumming on the metal roof of the guard shack. Monitor 4 shows the parking lot flooding slightly. Door opens. Lena walks out. She usually stays inside until 5 o'clock. She looks tired. More tired than usual. Stops at the vending machine. Stares at it. Puts $1 in. Presses B4. Snickers bar. Coil turns. Snickers bar moves. Snickers bar stops, hanging by a wrapper corner. Lena stares at the candy. Shoulders slump. It is the most defeated posture I have ever seen. She doesn't hit the glass, doesn't shake the machine, just leans her forehead against the cool plastic. Sighs. I watch from the desk. Protocol says do not leave the post. Screw protocol. Stand up. Walk over. Stand next to her. She looks up. Eyes are gray, look like static. I look at the machine. I look at her. Take a key from my belt. Unlock the machine side panel. Reach in. Dislodge the Snickers. It falls. Thud. Relock the machine. Reach into the hopper. Hand her the candy. She takes it. Fingers cold. Thanks, she says. Voice is scratchy, like she hasn't spoken in days. Machine is old. I say, yeah, she says. She unwraps it, breaks it in half, offers me half. Tax, she says. I hesitate. Take the half. We stand there eating a Snickers bar at 2:05 a.m. Hum of the servers in the background? She finishes. Nods. Goes back to the secure door. I go back to the desk. The chocolate tastes better than usual. Next night, 22:15. She enters. Nods. I nod. She walks to the break room. Comes back. Stops at the desk. Places a small object on the laminate. A USB drive. Shaped like a tiny robot. Found it, she says. Cool, I say. Yeah, she says. Walks away. I look at the robot. Put it in my pocket. Week later. Routine shifts slightly. 2 o'clock. She comes out for break. Doesn't go to the vending machine. Comes to the desk. Sits on the edge of the visitor chair. Quiet night, she says. Always, I say. She pulls a book out of her hoodie pocket. Paperback. Sci-fi. Cover is torn. She reads. I watch monitors. Silence is different now. Less empty. Companionable. 2:30. She closes the book. Going back in, she says. Okay, I say. She leaves. I realize I was holding my breath. 2 weeks later, I bring a book. Old Western. Leave it on the desk. 2 o'clock. She comes out, sees the book. Cowboys? She asks. Simple Times, I say. She sits, opens her book. We read 30 minutes. Not a word spoken, just the sound of pages turning, and the fans, and the clock ticking. It becomes the new routine. 2 o'clock to 2:30 is reading time. Month 8. I bring a thermos of coffee. Good coffee, not the sludge from the break room. 2 cups. Pour one for her without asking. Slide it across the desk. She looks at it. Smells it? Hazelnut? Roast, I say. She sips. Eyes close for a second. You're a lifesaver, she whispers. Chest feels weird. Tight. Ignore it. It's just coffee, I say. It's good, she says. We drink in silence. She finishes, puts the cup down. See you, she says. See you, I say. Next night. She brings a bag of pretzels, puts them between us. We eat pretzels and read. Our hands brush, reaching for the bag. Neither of us pulls away fast. Just a pause. Then continue. Skin felt electric. Probably static from the carpet. Month 9. Power fluctuation in the grid. Thunderstorm outside. Lights flicker. Generator kicks in. Low rumble shakes the floor. Emergency lights trigger. Red glow everywhere. Alarm blares for 10 seconds, then cuts. Silence. Fans spin down. Then spin up on backup power. Secure door opens. Lena walks out. No laptop. Looks spooked. Grid instability, she says. Generators are holding, I say. Check the panel. All green. Hate the red lights, she says. Looking around. Shadows are long and sharp. She walks behind the desk. Into my space. Usually, I hate people in my space. I don't move. She leans against the filing cabinet next to my chair. Mind if I stay here until main power returns? Stay, I say. She slides down to sit on the floor, hugs her knees. I turn my chair slightly. So I'm facing her and the monitors. Tell me something, she says. Like what? Anything. Distract me. Brain empty. I collect coins, I say. Stupid. Boring. Really? She asks. Yeah. Old ones. Silver mostly. Why? They have weight. History. People held them. She looks at me. Red light makes her eyes look dark. Show me sometime? Okay. I collect bugs, she says. I blink. Dead ones? Beetles? Pinned ones. They're like little tanks. Iridescent. Cool, I say. And I mean it. We talk for an hour about coins, about beetles, about the noise the AC makes on Tuesdays. Main power comes back. Lights snap to white, blind us both. She stands up, brushes dust off her pants. Back to the dungeon, she says. Safe watch, I say. She smiles. Actual smile. Teeth and everything. Stops my heart for a beat. Thanks, Anon. She leaves. I stare at the monitor. Replay the smile. Dangerous. Month 10. I start waiting for 22 o'clock. Arrive at 21:30. Mark asks why I'm early. Traffic, I lie. Roads are empty at that hour. I just want to be there when she walks in. She starts arriving early, too. 21:50. We have 10 minutes before her shift starts. We stand by the entrance. Smoking area. I don't smoke. She does. Vapes. Smells like vanilla and chemicals. How was the day? She asks. Bright? Loud. Slept through it. Same, she says. Saw a dog. I say. Yeah? Golden retriever. Had a bandana. She laughs. A small huff of air. Good boy, she says. Yeah. Routine involves talking now. Small fragments of life outside the box. One night she comes in limping. What happened? I ask. Tripped. Stairs. She winces, walking to the door. I feel angry at the stairs. Irrational. 2 o'clock. She comes for break. Limping worse. I pull the other chair over. Usually reserved for audits. Sit, I say. She sits. Rubs her ankle. Need ice? No, it's fine. I go to the break room freezer. Find a bag of frozen peas. Someone left it there in 2019, probably. Wrap it in a paper towel. Bring it to her. Meal down. Lift, I say. She lifts her leg. I place the peas on her ankle. Hold it there. My hand on her shin. Her sock has little avocados on it. Avocados? I say. They're healthy fat, she murmurs. She's looking at the top of my head. I don't look up. Just hold the peas. Hand feels warm against her leg. Pulse jumping in my wrist. Better? Yeah, I stay kneeling for 5 minutes, just holding the ice. Finally stand up, knees crack. You're old, she teases. Ancient, I say. She leaves the peas on the desk, hobbles back to work. I put the peas back in the freezer, write "do not eat medical peas" on them with Sharpie. Month 11, her birthday. I saw the date on her badge once. Memorized it. Accidental. Brain just kept it. I panic. What to get? Flowers? Too much. Card? Too formal. Nothing? Too cold. I go to a pawn shop during the day. Find a silver dollar. 1922. Peace dollar. Heavy. Clean it up. Put it in a small plastic case. Night shift. 2 o'clock. She comes out. Looks exhausted. Happy birthday, I say. She freezes. How did you know? Badge, I say. Slide the coin across the desk. It's not a beetle, I say. But it's shiny. She picks it up, turns it over. 1922, she reads. Good year for silver, I say. She grips it tight in her fist, looks at me. Eyes wet? No, just tired. I didn't think anyone knew, she says. I know, I say. She walks around the desk, hugs me. Fast, arms around my torso, face pressed into my uniform shirt. Smells like vanilla and ozone. I freeze. Hands hover. Then pat her back. Awkward, stiff. She pulls away, face red. Thanks, Anon. Runs back to the server room. Doesn't look back. I touch the spot on my shirt where her face was. Still warm. Sit in the chair, stare at the wall for 4 hours. Forget to do the 4 o'clock perimeter check. Log it anyway. Year 1. Anniversary of me starting. Company party for day shift. Pizza boxes left in the break room. Cold pepperoni. We eat it at 2 o'clock. Do you ever think about quitting? She asks, chewing crust. Sometimes, I say. Where would you go? Cabin. Woods. Somewhere quiet. Take me, she asks. Joke. Clearly a joke. Who would fix the servers? I ask, deflecting. Let them burn, she says. Not smiling? Okay, I say. Okay? I'd take you. She looks at her pizza. Good. Silence returns. Heavier now. Loaded with something unspoken. Month 13, new guy hired for weekends. Chad. Literally his name. Loud. Talks about gym. Talks about girls. I hate him. Irrational hatred. He covers my shift one Friday when I have dental surgery. Monday night. I return. How was Chad? I ask, trying to sound casual. Loud, she says. He talked to you? Tried to. Came into the server room. He's not allowed in there, I say. Voice too sharp. I told him that, she says. He kept asking about my number. My pen snaps. Plastic splinters in my hand. You okay? She asks. Cheap pen, I say. Throw it in the bin. Did you give it to him? No. Good. Security risk? She smiles. Smirk, really. Jealous. Security protocol. I insist, she hums. I missed our reading time, she says. Me too. We read. I can't focus on the words, just listening to her breathe. Realize I am in deep trouble. This isn't just a work friend. Brain finally catches up to heart. Panic. Push it down. Lock it away. Be stone. Be furniture. Month 14. AC breakdown. Middle of July. Heat wave. Server room is fine. Independent cooling. Guard shack is an oven. 30 degrees Celsius inside. Sweat dripping down my back. 2 o'clock. She comes out. It's boiling in here, she says. AC compressor died. Come inside, she says. Can't. Not cleared for server floor. I'm the admin. I clear you. Cameras, I say. I loop them, she says. You can do that? I run this place, Anon. She taps her keyboard. Come on. I follow her. Through the heavy door, blast of cold air hits me. Heaven. Noise is deafening. Roaring of fans. Rows and rows of black cabinets. Blue LEDs flickering. It's loud, I yell. You get used to it, she yells back. Leads me to a small workstation in the back. Desk, 2 chairs, monitors. Freezing cold. Better? Much. We sit, surrounded by the internet. This is where I live, she says, gesturing to the cage. Cozy, I say. She shivers, rubs her arms. Cold? I ask. Always. I take off my security jacket, heavy polyester, put it around her shoulders. It swallows her. Smells like you, she says, pulling it tight. Is that bad? No. Smells like old paper and coffee. We sit in the blue light. Anon? Yeah. I put in a transfer request. World stops. Fans stop. Heart stops. What? Day shift. HQ. Downtown. Oh. Better pay. Normal hours. Sunlight. That's good. Great. Stomach feels like it's filled with lead. Yeah. When? Next month. Oh. We sit in silence. Not the good kind, the suffocating kind. I won't see you, I say. Stupid. Obvious. No, she says. She spins her chair. Face to face. Knees touching. Unless what? Unless we stop being work friends. I don't understand. She rolls her eyes, reaches out, takes my hand. Her fingers are cold. Mine are hot. You're an idiot, she says, softly. I know. I don't want to leave if it means I lose you. You're not losing me. Then do something. Like what? She sighs, frustrated, leans in. Kiss me, you moron. Brain 404. Protocol missing. She waits, eyes searching mine. I lean in, slowly. Afraid I'll break her. Lips touch. Soft. Tastes like peppermint tea. And static electricity. And fear. And relief. We pull back, just an inch. Finally, she whispers. I kiss her again. Deeper this time. Hand comes up to cup her jaw. Thumb brushing her cheekbone. She makes a small noise in her throat. Vibration goes straight to my spine. We stay like that for a long time. Hiding in the server room? Wrapped in my jacket. Month 15. Routine is dead. Long live the new routine. She got the transfer. Works days now. I still work nights. But it's 6 o'clock. When my shift ends, she's waiting in the parking lot, leaning against her car, drinking coffee, holding a second cup. I walk out. Sunlight hits my face. Usually I hate it. Now I don't mind. She smiles. Real smile. Morning sunshine, she says. Morning. I take the coffee. Kiss her cheek. We stand there, watching the sun rise over the concrete industrial park. Sleep well? She asks. No. Missed the noise. Liar. Okay. Missed you. Good. She opens the car door. Dinner tonight? My place? 7 p.m.? That's my breakfast time. I'll be there. Bring the silver dollar, she says. Why? Good luck charm. I touch my pocket. It's there. Always there. See you at 7. She drives away. I walk to my car, tired, bone weary, but chest feels light, no weight. Turn on the radio. Static. Find a station playing jazz. Drive home, thinking about avocados and Beatles and gray eyes. Life is mundane. Life is routine. Life is good. Be me, happy. Who knew? End of line.